inside a secure FBI house in the Linton, Indiana area. A woman is being interrogated by two FBI agents. Agent William Cruz then shows two photos to the woman. We'll call Jennifer. The woman recognizes the two men in the photos named Hector Alvarez and Adrian Novel. It turns out Jennifer had been involved in arms trading with Hector and Adrian. In the midst of the conversation, Jennifer mentions that their house isn't safe as she feels Hector and Adrian have been trailing the FBI agents. Shortly after, an attack occurs. Some people inside the house get shot while Agent William and Jennifer take cover from the assault. As they both head upstairs, William gets shot and falls to the ground. Jennifer then takes William's pistol and tries to tend to his wound. While still evading the attack, Jennifer makes an explosive device. She then hides in the bathroom, while the attacker apparently discovers her hiding place. She immediately realizes that the attacker is Adrian. Adrian appears shocked upon seeing that Jennifer is heavily pregnant. Upon realizing this, Adrian grabs a knife and stabs Jennifer's belly. Shortly after, there is an explosion, causing Adrian's body to catch fire. Long story short, Jennifer ends up in the hospital, and the doctor successfully saves her baby girl. As Jennifer's condition improves, she is visited by Agent Eleanor, who urges Jennifer to keep her distance from her daughter for her safety. She also explains that Adrian survived the attack incident at the safe house. Eleanor also advises Jennifer to disappear so that her daughter can stay alive. Before leaving the room, Eleanor hands Jennifer a custody transfer form for her daughter. Jennifer then visits the room where Agent William is being treated. She asks William to ensure her daughter is placed with a good family, informing them about her daughter's birthdays and to promptly inform her if any issues arise. She then goes to a small island and meets a man named John. John then leaves Jennifer in a cabin in the middle of the woods. 12 years later, while hunting, she sees a wolf attacking a deer. As she is about to shoot, Jennifer's attention is drawn to the wolf pups, making her unable to shoot the wolf. She then meets John, who gives her an envelope. The envelope contains a cargo shipment order. Jennifer then infiltrates an airport and meets Agent William, who picks her up. William explains that there has been a raid on Hector's associates, where they found weapons and a photo of a little girl, who turns out to be Jennifer's daughter named Zoe. Jennifer then goes to Zoe's school and watches her from afar. She also finds the house where Zoe lives with her foster parents. The next day, she returns to Zoe's school and notices two suspicious vans seemingly attempting to kidnap Zoe. She quickly aims her gun at one van, while two men come out from inside the van, trying to approach Zoe but end up getting shot. The commotion from the shooting causes the kidnappers to quickly grab Zoe. Jennifer tries to shoot the people taking her daughter but fails, and Zoe is kidnapped. One kidnapper tries to locate Jennifer, who is hiding in the parking lot. She manages to escape and meets William. The woman recognizes one of Zoe's kidnappers, who goes by the nickname Tarantula. William and Jennifer then devise a plan. Pretending to be a married couple, they both head to Cuba to find Zoe's kidnappers. At a bar in Cuba, Jennifer encounters Tarantula. She approaches him, but he manages to escape, and Jennifer continues to chase him. William joins the chase, while Jennifer pursues Tarantula in a car. Tarantula is eventually captured and interrogated by both of them to reveal Zoe's whereabouts. Tarantula finally reveals Zoe's location, currently at a plantation. Curious about Jennifer's involvement with Hector and Adrian, William asks. Jennifer then recounts her initial involvement with the two men, which all started in Afghanistan. It's revealed that Adrian is a former special forces who trained a shooting team, one of whom was Jennifer. Due to her shooting skills, Adrian recruited her for an illegal arms trading mission. However, not wanting to become a mere courier, Jennifer declined the offer and chose to serve at Guantanamo Bay. This is where she first met Hector, who stole weapons from a military base. Jennifer then used Hector's stolen weapons to sell to Adrian. From this business relationship, Jennifer and Adrian grew close, leading to her pregnancy. However, the business wasn't smooth sailing as Jennifer felt Hector and Adrian were hiding something from her. While inspecting weapons inside a container, she discovers that Hector and Adrian are actually involved in human trafficking, smuggling children. That's when she decides to cooperate with the FBI. Afterward, Jennifer and William go to the location where Zoe is hidden. The place is heavily guarded, and she tries to disable the guards with her gun from a distance. Once it's safe enough, William enters the location first. Hector is inside and starts to realize the attack from outside. William cuts off the power, and Jennifer goes deeper into the location. Shortly after, she finds Zoe and immediately takes her out. When William urges her to leave, Jennifer instead goes back inside to settle her unfinished business. Inside, she meets Hector and demands an explanation for involving the little girl. Hector then asks if the little girl is his daughter. Hector expresses his hatred towards Jennifer for betraying him. While Hector is distracted, Jennifer swiftly attacks him, resulting in Hector's instant death. Jennifer and William plan to take Zoe back to her foster parents' home. During the journey, Zoe starts to suspect that the woman might be her biological mother. At a gas station, Zoe finally gathers the courage to ask Jennifer if she is her mother. However, Jennifer denies it. She decides to leave Zoe with William to continue the journey to her foster mother's house. While driving, William's car is suddenly hit by another vehicle. Two individuals from the crashing car then take the unconscious William. Zoe then exits the car and meets Adrian. Shortly after, Jennifer arrives on a motorcycle. She confronts Adrian and his henchmen, who are pointing guns at William.
The mess you made. You know this man.
Suddenly, Adrian shoots at William's hair. Jennifer immediately throws a lighter into a puddle of gasoline, causing an explosion. This allows her to escape from Adrian and takes Zoe away on her motorcycle. Zoe asks Jennifer who the people chasing them are, but Jennifer doesn't provide an explanation. She then contacts Zoe's foster mother and assures her that Zoe is safe with her. They continue their journey in a car. Jennifer and Zoe visit John's store to buy supplies.
You were here a while?
Zoe realizes that her mother and John seem to pretend not to know each other and communicate in secret codes. Jennifer then takes Zoe to her cabin in the woods. The next day, Jennifer teaches Zoe how to drive as a survival skill. Zoe hesitates at first, feeling very scared, but Jennifer insists and starts teaching Zoe how to drive. In addition to driving, Jennifer also teaches Zoe how to shoot.
Focus.
Upon returning to the cabin, Zoe secretly lights up a cigarette. Jennifer catches her and immediately takes it away, advising her against smoking. Zoe then pointed the gun at Jennifer. Zoe told Jennifer that she didn't want to be there with her and wanted to go back to her foster mother's house. Zoe gets frustrated because her mother still won't explain what actually happened to them. The next day, Jennifer gives Zoe a folding knife and teaches her how to use it for self-defense.
Soon. danger. Stop hitting him. Hitting him again and
Jennifer continues to teach Zoe how to shoot, and Zoe becomes more proficient with her rifle. One day, while in the middle of the forest setting up traps, they come across a wounded mother wolf with 3 cubs. Zoe urges her mother to help the wolf, but Jennifer refuses, explaining that it's nature's law, and if the mother dies, the wolf cubs have to learn to hunt on their own. That night, Jennifer secretly visits the wounded wolf in its den and feeds it. The next day, Jennifer is shocked to find Zoe missing from the cabin when she wakes up. Jennifer hurriedly searches for Zoe, worried that something might have happened to her. She finds Zoe playing with the wolf cubs in the middle of the forest. While feeding them, when Zoe lets her guard down, one of the wolf cubs suddenly bites her hand. Jennifer instinctively fires a shot upon hearing Zoe scream in pain, causing the wolf cubs to run away. Jennifer then takes Zoe to the doctor to treat her wound. Luckily, Zoe's hand injury isn't too severe. Upon hearing the doctor mention Zoe's name, her mother sharply looks at her, realizing that it's only a matter of time before Adrian tracks them down. Jennifer then meets John and asks him to take care of Zoe, because Zoe has revealed her identity, which will eventually lead to their location being traced. Before leaving, Jennifer hands a letter to John to be given to Zoe after everything is over. Jennifer then leaves her daughter behind. Meanwhile, Adrian and his men arrive on the island, and John learns of their arrival.
Not sure. About what?
now.
Taking a trip.
Zoe then asks John how he first met her mother. John says they both served in the military together. Zoe accidentally finds the letter Jennifer gave to John. Zoe discovers several childhood photos of herself, which Agent William has been sending to her mother every year. She then reads the contents of the letter, which explains that her mother loves her very much and everything she's done so far has been for her safety. Her mother is willing to do anything for her, even die if necessary. After reading the letter, Zoe runs away from John's place to catch up with her mother. On the other side, Adrian and his men start searching for Jennifer. They manage to locate her cabin, but as they approach, the traps set around the cabin hinder their movements, allowing Jennifer to fight back against Adrian and his men. Adrian then blows up the cabin by directing a snowmobile, rigged with explosives, towards it. Adrian instructs his men to search for Zoe's body amidst the burned cabin. One of Adrian's men reports seeing Zoe driving a car towards them. Zoe's car gets stuck in the snow when Adrian's men arrive and manage to capture her. Jennifer, not far away, begins to chase them. A pursuit ensues between Jennifer and the man until Jennifer instructs Zoe to jump. Jennifer, having saved Zoe, continues to be pursued by Adrian's men with her skills. Evading them proves to be easy for Jennifer. Jennifer and Zoe then climb up a tree to shoot at the remaining members of Adrian's team. Suddenly, Adrian manages to aim at Zoe and instructs Jennifer to meet him. She wants Zoe to be safe. They both then meet Adrian, who orders Jennifer to throw her weapon. A standoff occurs between Jennifer and Adrian, while Zoe attempts to aim at Adrian from afar with her rifle. Realizing that Zoe is aiming at him, Adrian, who has defeated Jennifer, quickly positions her body in front of Zoe's line of fire to shield himself. However, Zoe proves to be smarter than Adrian anticipated. With a weapon in hand, she shoots directly at him from below. But the shot causes both Adrian and Jennifer's bodies to be thrown, sending them tumbling down. As Jennifer regains consciousness, Adrian immediately captures Zoe and takes her away. Upon awakening, despite experiencing several broken bones, Jennifer struggles to stand up. She then grabs a rifle and aims at Adrian, who is inside the car with Zoe. Her first shot misses. The second shot, however, manages to kill Adrian, though he doesn't realize it. Zoe immediately exits the car and runs to her mother, embracing her. After the incident, Jennifer accompanies Zoe back to her foster parents' home before getting out of the car. Zoe hugs her mother tightly, expressing her love for her. Then they bid farewell. Although Zoe continues to live with her foster parents, Jennifer remains nearby, keeping watch and always monitoring closely, and the movie comes to an end.